Hey guys, how's it going? Alex here. I wanted to do a channel update for you guys about, first of all, the slot channel, what's going on with that, what's to look forward to in the future, and do a little bit of Q&A on a trip planning. I wanted to get some input from you guys on where my next casino adventure should be and any suggestions you guys might have. I wanted to reach out to my community first. Again, I so appreciate all the subscriptions I have already. It's not, we're almost at 2,000. Again, I don't edit my videos. I'm not a big YouTuber, so for me, I'm like, wow, that's awesome that you guys enjoy my content and what I put up, and I want to get some feedback from you guys into where I should take my next trip to, and hopefully we can get some huge jackpots in there. Before we get into anything, a lot of you guys know I'm a super military history buff and all that. Today is June 6th. It is the 74th anniversary of the D-Day invasions. So, just as a patriot of an American patriot, I want you guys to, if you're lucky enough to know any World War II vets that are still around, please connect with them, talk with them, ask them about their experiences. It is so incredible that we're able to talk with these heroes still and learn about their experiences of these massive human history changing events, and it's very cool. If you're ever able to sit down with them. And I do spend a lot of time talking with veterans of prior wars like that, and I really have learned a lot from them, and it's really cool. So if you guys have the opportunity, please do that. I think they really appreciate it. They love talking about it, and especially if you show interest in it, they'll just light up like a firework, and they'll be so happy that you're interested in the history of it and that you want to know about it. Today I ended up, just for the historical part, I ended up concealed carrying my World War II issue P08 Luger here. It's a 1941 or 42 manufacturer, DWM Luger, and I carried that around with me today because I'm in a state where you can conceal carry and use our Second Amendment rights, and I'm super about that. So it's very cool to be able to carry around a piece of history like this as a defense tool today. And of course, luckily we didn't have to use it or anything, but it's fun to carry. As well, one more little small gun update. Just because it's today, I was outside messing around with my M1 carbine here. This is a 1944 all-original inland M1 carbine, original barrel. It is a beautiful rifle, and I was lucky enough to pick this up pretty much when I was pretty young. I think I was about 20 when I got this, and it was expensive for me at the time. It was, about $1,000 at the time, which is a lot of money, and I've had it ever since, and this is an amazing, amazing rifle. And yeah, so I liked it. Unfortunately, it was made in August of 1944, so it wasn't part of the D-Day invasions, but that would have been really cool if it was. But hopefully it saw some action throughout the rest of the war, and is now in my possession and will always be in my possession. Okay, so as far as the slot channel goes, I wanted to give a couple updates on there. You guys probably haven't been seeing me upload a lot lately. I had a couple lingering videos I found in my phone, and that's kind of what I was uploading the last couple times. Reason for that. So where I do live in Florida, and in Florida there are basically two casinos. There's a couple smaller ones, but I'm not really talking about those, which are the Seminole Hard Rocks, one in Tampa and one in Hollywood, Florida. And those are pretty much been my mainstays of gambling and play, are those two casinos, because there really isn't anywhere else to go unless I travel. And being in Florida, I'm kind of on the other end of the spectrum there. I either have to go north or west. There isn't really anything close. Excuse me. So the reason why the gambling has or the gameplay has stopped a little bit, those two casinos here, the Seminole Hard Rocks, have been doing major expansions to their casinos, both the one in Tampa and Hollywood. And you might think of it kind of like a conspiracy thing, but I have, obviously I'm pretty experienced on my own, and then I talk with a lot of the other players there, and we've all kind of noticed that ever since the expansions have started, the winnings have been very slim, and they have been very low. Not many big jackpots getting handed out. I mean, there are still some big ones out there, and I've seen a few, but they're not as prevalent as they were in the past, and I definitely think everything got a little bit tighter there. And I really don't like the way the Seminole people have been portraying the expansions on their media side. They post up posts about boasting about the dollar amounts of the expansions and the work and what the costs are, and as someone that's in marketing myself, I don't really think that's the right campaign strategy. Because again, we all know where the money comes from. It comes from us, so it's when you post an Instagram photo or whatever of saying, hey, we're doing this $700 million expansions of our hallways and whatever, and, come check them out. Well, I don't think naming the dollar amount is really the right thing to do there. I think that is kind of a showboating kind of a way, and almost like a, nose in the air kind of a thing. And then if you notice the responses from everybody on both their Facebook and their Instagram, they're all pretty much exactly what I'm saying. They're like, hey, we paid for that, and it's not really cool that you guys are, so I think whoever's doing the marketing over there sucks and needs to totally change up that campaign. I think that's a really dumb way of doing it. So anyway, the play has slowed down a lot, and unfortunately I don't really have any other choices other than ships or maybe even the Bahamas are a little bit closer than anywhere else. I'd like to go down Atlantis a little bit. And that brings me to my next portion, which is what do you guys suggest? What are your suggestions for where I should go next? I loved Mohegan. I was up there for the second time in November when I uploaded a lot of videos. Had a great time there. It's a wonderful casino. I would definitely like to go back. I will go back. It's a little bit out there. For those of you that have been in Mohegan, you'll know where it is in Connecticut. There really isn't anything around it. So it's a great place, but I'd like to kind of maybe focus on Las Vegas. Not really interested in Atlantic City. I have friends that go there. I don't really think that's for me. So if we do the Vegas thing, I would definitely be interested in Aria, Cosmopolitan. I have stayed at MGM before. I had a good time there, but I'd like to stay at a different casino this time. Bellagio, whatever. So if you guys have any connections out there as far as casino host goes, especially for high limit players, there's obviously, I am going to be playing high limit slots out there. So make the connection, and hopefully we can make it happen, and then I can make a educated decision on where to go, and then bring you guys the videos from that trip. And also I'm definitely gonna be interested in going to a casino. I know a lot of Vegas casinos are okay with filming. As some of you have noticed in my videos, even over at the Hard Rocks here, I've run into problems with the recording. I do have a written letterhead of permission to record the slot gaming at the Seminole Hard Rocks, but you'll notice in a couple of my videos, there's been some issues with security guards there, going around, and they'll kind of come up on me and say, hey sir, you need to put your phone down or whatnot. And I say, well, no, and I'm trying to record for you guys, and I'm not trying to argue with him. And it gets really messy really fast, and they get really angry really fast, and then it's just not an environment that I feel comfortable in. Oh, there's my cuckoo clock going off. So yeah, I'm kind of sick of that, and they just don't ever really listen, and they radio up to their supervisor, who they are uneducated, or they don't know about it, and they say, no, he's not allowed to do that. Well, and I show them on my phone, I'm like, hey, here's the email from your person, what's up? And then, it still goes sour really fast. So I'm just kind of done with that. So definitely wherever I'm going to go, I'm going to, get the permission to record, and hopefully they're fine with that, and I'll get a tripod, and we will live stream videos. I'd love to do that. And again, a lot of you guys asked for the live stream on the slot channel, and I would love to do that. It's just that I'm worried about running into problems at these casinos that I go to a lot. And then there's a lot of noise, I tried it a couple times on my personal Facebook, just to see what's up, and it's just I wasn't really happy with the quality. So if I'm going to do a live stream for you guys, I want to make sure that it's a quality live stream. So we'll definitely get that done, and we'll go to a place where I can do that for sure, and it'd be good sound, good quality Wi-Fi, and do some uploading. And again, if you guys are in that area and I end up going to where you suggested, or you guys just want to come out and say hi, I'm going to make I'll make announcements about where I'm going, when I'm going to be there, where I will be, and then hopefully we can meet up. And I will be also making a social media, an Instagram account for this channel in particular. Obviously, I have a personal one where I post a lot of not really casino stuff, but I have a lot of you ask, hey, do you have Instagram? Of course I do, but it is a personal one. I don't have a bunch of followers on there, and I definitely screen who's on there because I post up a lot of personal stuff of of my life on there, and I don't think that's going to be appropriate for a public channel. And that is a secured Instagram, or it's private, so I would like to make a public one just for this, which would be really cool. So I will be doing that very shortly as soon as I have some content that I can post up on there. I don't really want to post old videos on there, kind of double dipping on them. Maybe if you guys want me to, I will, and then I can make one today. But I'd like to have some new stuff, and then we'll go from there. So I'll be able to message you guys directly, and we'll meet up and do a group poll maybe, or whatever, we'll just hang out, and I think that'd be really cool. In the future, if the channel grows to something big, and I start, I do have someone that like to edit my videos for me, because I'm not super artistic like that, and I'm not very good at it. So I do have that option, and to make it cool, cover for, entry video and all that. So I'll look into that, and then we will go from there. But as always, the channel is going to be high limit stuff. I definitely like to stay with the high limit for you guys, because I know that's what you like. There's tons of other channels out there of low limit stuff. And sometimes I film that as well if I'm doing, $10 bets or whatever on random games out on the floor and I hit a bonus. Sometimes I'll record them. Most of the time it's not even worth it. I'll hit $600 or $700 bonuses, and I just don't think you guys are interested in seeing that as much. So I will keep it mainly high limit and super high limit. I know there's a couple big old machines out there. I think at Aria there's that $5,000 per pull machine, which is similar to the $1,000 per pull machine that I have videos of. So I would definitely like to play that one. That would be really fun. Even just do a couple pulls, that'd be really cool. That I would love to do a live video of, or at least make sure I have like multiple people recording, because any hit on that's gonna be massive. So that's about it. And again, Q&A with me in the comments section. We'll get back and forth about what you guys suggest where I should go, and what you think is the best route, and where the most fun will be, and more importantly where the best luck will be, and where we're going to hit the biggest jackpots, because that's what I want to bring to you guys, is massive jackpots and very cool stuff that is very hard to find on YouTube other than random videos. I'd really like to have a consistent channel like that. So thanks again for watching. If you guys are out there playing, hope you guys win. Wish the best of luck to you. Stay safe, and take those winnings home. That's all I can say. Make it fun, and only play with what you can afford to play with, guys. Don't do anything silly. Okay. Other than that, stay safe out there, and God bless America. And once again, stay safe, guys. Appreciate it. Bye bye.